and you're talking to them and they actually sought you out and said, listen, can you help me with that problem? See, one of the problems I see with people that I work with as clients is that they like doing what they do, but so many of them actually hate sales. So imagine if you can make sales, but you don't have to sell. Well, that's what I'm going to be covering off on tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because wait for it, drum roll, I'm going to be teaching you the no selling sales system. Yes, it's Ian Marsh here, and so what I want to make a point about tonight is that, look, you know, sales is a very simple process. And by the time I share what I'm going to share with you tonight, you're going to realize that it's really one of the simplest things on the planet. In fact, you'll realize that, you know, the time that you spend your lives selling yourself. In fact, from the minute you wake up to the minute you go to bed, you're probably selling yourself. You're selling yourself to your kids. You're selling yourself to your partner, your wife, your husband, your special other person. So I've got all bases covered, ladies and gentlemen. You are constantly selling. When you get to work, you're selling yourself so that your workmates might like you. When you're dealing with customers, you're selling that you have the great solutions for them. Now, when you look at it and you boil it all down, all it really is communication. And so I'm just going to share with you the process, if you like, the system that I've discovered after many, many years of expensive experience, which allows me to very often, and wait for it, don't roll your eyes, get a conversion rate of 70% and more, both for myself and for the people that I teach this to, so that the end result is that rather than selling, you simply, well, I'll tell you the secret in a second, you're simply doing something else to get that end result of the sale. And it's not selling. Okay, so you ready to see how I make this happen, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, here we go. So, the no selling sales system. You've seen this individual too many times, okay? They're just pushy, they're constantly telling you how good they are, how wonderful their product is, and you just say, please leave me alone, okay? Stop hassling me. So, I've got a question for you. Tell me, in your experience, when you're out there in the real world looking for things, do you want this person trying to flog their wares to you, and do you like to be sold to, or would you much prefer to simply be helped? If you got a problem, somebody's helping you with a solution. So bottom line is that sales is really you being a detective. See, people would not be talking to you. You probably would not be watching this here right now with me if you didn't have a certain problem, challenge, and you're looking for a solution. Am I right? Of course I'm right. How do I know I'm right? Well, because you're here, okay? So you really would not be here if you weren't looking for answers of some sort. And you wouldn't be talking to your prospects, and they wouldn't be seeking you out if there was not an issue or a challenge. So your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to be a world-class detective to identify the problem. What is that pain point? What is that challenge that you can solve with whatever you have in your services or your products, okay? That's simply it. You just want to find the best solution. And if you're not the right fit, then that's great too, because you can guide them in the right direction where they can get the right solution. Does that make sense? So when your prospect has a problem, you use all of your skills to find the very best solution for them. And you take them on that path, okay? You've identified what that issue is, you've identified the challenge, and then you provide that perfect solution. And how do you do that? Well, you got to listen. How many individuals do you see out there that are talking so much they don't give you the chance to explain what you're actually wanting from them? I see so many salespeople talk themselves out of a sale because they just will not close their mouth, all right? They're just constantly talking about, oh, did you know the dynamics and the speed of this computer is this, and then the resolution is that, and then it's going to do something else. And all you wanted to do is get a simple computer that'll solve a problem for them. Okay, so again, use those two ears of yours and that one mouth in that proportion. If you find that you're doing a lot of the talking when you're trying to help some person out there, there's an issue, because you've got to be listening to what their challenge is and identify that problem from them, okay? Now, once you've done that, okay, step one is to identify that challenge and then see if you do have a solution and if you are the right fit. If you're not the right fit, that's okay as well. Do the ethical thing and point them in another direction. But once you do that, how about you simply help them realize that you're the perfect solution by giving them a dramatic demonstration? What's a dramatic demonstration, you might ask? Well, let me reveal that to you, ladies and gentlemen. What I'm going to do is show you this screen and wait for it. I'm just juggling a few things right now. You should, if we are lucky, see YouTube up here, and I'm going to play this for you. Now, I don't know how well the sound's going to come out, but you're looking at this person comparing two vacuum cleaners, and what they're going to do is they're going to be showing you how amazing the airflow vacuum cleaner is, okay, compared to the other one. So let's just have a bit of a watch of this, and I don't know how well the audio is going to come out, but we'll soon find out.
We've got a 10-pound bowling ball I'd like you to pick up with this vacuum. So I'll put this little funnel in there. What you do is just turn it on and have some fun with it.
I've always wanted to do this.
You know what, I figured you did. Here we go. Let's see what you can do, Miss Terry.
Oh my gosh!
Not bad,
Oh,
huh?
there's a basketball, a bowling
10-pound
ball.
bowling ball.
Oh,
You can lift it up, hallelujah.
Right, well,
I'm impressed.
but remember, I said that we have a brand new filter in there, which means there is no dirt in that filter, so the airflow has not been restricted. What I want you to do now is turn the vacuum on and vacuum up that dirt, right, from the floor.
All right.
Okay?
Ooh. Oh, that's some dirt.
Well, it's sucking up a lot of dirt there, guys.
Sounds like your vacuum is struggling a little bit, Terry. You can't finish
even
it.
get all the dirt.
That's
Come on.
fine. You can turn it off now.
All right.
All right, so it didn't sound like it even finished it, did it, Terry? But now, let's see if you can pick up the bowling ball now that you've actually taken some dirt into the filter.
I think I know where this is going.
Well, let's give it a shot and see. You folks just saw it. Look at this.
Will it pick it
won't
up?
even
Oh
attach
no,
itself.
it won't pick it up.
And you know why?
Come on.
Because the airflow is restricted, because the filter is now clogged, and that's the problem you have with a filtered vacuum. But watch this. With the Quantum, we're going to pick up twice the amount of dirt, Terry, and then watch what we're going to do after that.
I can't believe this. And you're going to pick up twice the dirt?
Twice
That's
as much.
right.
Notice
And
why
because
I
it
call
doesn't
it a
have any
dramatic
filters to clog,
demonstration.
I can easily do that.
I just saw a leaf and a penny in there.
There's some pretty gnarly stuff in here, Terry, but now it's going to be trapped in our water canister. So we picked up twice the amount of dirt.
Okay.
All right, are you ready for this now?
Wait for it, ladies and gentlemen.
Get ready
Drum
to
roll.
be amazed, because the Quantum
Not just
is
one
still
ball.
the champ.
He's got
Wait a
two
minute,
balls
you
that he's
said
hanging on to.
More than twice
Pretty
the dirt
impressive
and twice
stuff.
the weight.
Actually,
And ladies and gentlemen, that is a dramatic demonstration. So what he's basically saying is, look, this is the ultimate vacuum cleaner, and don't take my word for it. Here's the proof. And that is where the secret comes in, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to bring back the PowerPoint again. And from the current slide. Okay, so what we did was, first, we identified they had a challenge or a problem and we could help them. Second, we listened closely to what the pain points were. Then you did a dramatic demonstration, ladies and gentlemen, to show them, without a doubt, you prove you can help them by simply helping them. How's that for a weird and wonderful strategy? And so here's the big secret. The sale is made by simply proving you can help someone on a low-risk basis. So, if you wanted a decent vacuum cleaner and you saw that dramatic demonstration, are you fairly confident that you're going to get a pretty effective vacuum cleaner when you buy that airflow vacuum cleaner? Well, yeah. And in your business or in your service, or if you're an employee, you're probably doing sales of some sort. How can you dramatically reveal to your prospect that you really can help them? And what are you doing to back that up so there's not really a risk with them making a decision to go with you? Is this making sense? Look, there's really only three main reasons that people don't buy from you. Okay? First is that they don't have a need. All right, well, there's not much you can do about that. Number two is that the prospect does not believe in either you or in your solution. They don't think it's going to help them. And that is the biggest reason in over 70% of cases why people do not get the sale. Okay, because the prospect, again, doesn't believe that either you or the product can help them. And the third reason is simply they can't afford it. But I'll tell you here and now, that's a very distant third. It's very rarely, okay, is it predicated on price. And yet most people in sales think that that's the main reason people don't buy. Sure, it's a big factor, but by far and away, number two is the one you've got to be focusing on. You really have to identify that need really well by listening, and then prove to them beyond a shadow of a doubt that you're the only logical choice to help them. All right? And once you master that skill, your whole world will change. Because, again, if you can influence people and if you can guide people to your way of thinking, how much will that change your world? How much will it improve your sales? How much would it improve many other areas of your life, with your spouse or with your children? It all comes down to the same thing. So let me give you another dramatic demonstration. See this handsome devil here? I just got a Skype message from this person. Now, he lives in Belgium, actually. His name is Jarno. He's a fantastic person. And about 3 years ago, I trained him to become a business consultant. As I said, he's a horse trainer. He's very, very skilled and got a good reputation as a horse trainer. But he knew that he could leverage and achieve a lot more if he had some additional skills. So I brought him in and I taught him to be a business consultant. And he shot me this message this morning. I'll be talking to him in a day or two. He just booked an appointment with me. But here's what he said to me in Skype. Hi Ian, how are things going at the other side of the world? Here are things going good. Now he's from Belgium. Is that Belgish? What would you refer to them as? He's European. Okay, we'll call him that. So he's from Belgium. So this is straight off my Skype onto here. I am working with 6 clients one-on-one, and I have a group of 26 entrepreneurs who follow a group program for 6 months. I'm looking at a revenue for 2019 between ... and ... I have not asked permission to reveal that. So I'm not going to reveal what his income is, but I can promise you 98% of you watching me right now would love to know what those ... were. I'm very proud of him because his income has increased around about 4 or 5 times from when I first met him. And that's pretty cool. And I know I had a small part to play in that, so it sort of makes my day. Now, part of why he's got those X's there that you're looking at is because he learned to sell without selling. He actually just learned to identify a problem and offer a solution. And as a result, the world's rewarded him. Remember that Zig Ziglar saying, if you help other people get what they want, you'll get what you want? Nothing could be truer. Okay, so that's how powerful this no-selling sales system is. And how did he manage to get those skills? Well, basically, I brought him in. He flew, I think it was 60 hours from Belgium, and he spent 4 days with me, and I taught him my consulting system. I taught him to be a business consultant. So I taught him how to generate the leads, and then how to convert them into clients, and then, lo and behold, actually help those clients get real results in their businesses. So that's essentially what he's been doing over the last 3 years. And again, I'm looking forward to talking to him. I think he's booked a call in for Thursday, so I'll find out more about what he's been up to then. Now, look, if this makes sense to you and you want to learn these skills and start to apply them in your own world, then, shoot me a message and I'll be able to talk to you about how I've helped Jarno and many, many others. The results, even I find it hard to believe the impact that my clients have had in their lives when they learn these skills. But again, selling is a big part of your daily life, whether you have your own business, whether you're an employee, whether you are a partner. You do want to learn the art of sales. And as I prefer to call it, the art of communications or the art of being a problem solver. That's really all we are. And in summary, remember, all you need to do is first work out what their issue or their challenge is. And then again, think about, right, well, if that's their challenge, do I have the right solution for them? And if I don't, that's okay too, because then all I'll do is I'll point them in a direction where someone else can help them. But if I can help them, I'll then do a dramatic demonstration to show them beyond a shadow of a doubt that if they put their trust in me, I'm going to be able to get them the result they're looking for on a low risk basis, and then simply help your client, okay? So, think about that vacuum cleaner ad again. So by the time you saw that, if you needed a vacuum cleaner, what's his big sales pitch? Well, would you like your home to be clean? There's not much sales going. Would you like one of these? Hell yeah! Yes, please! So sales really is simple, ladies and gentlemen. Don't make it complicated. I hope that helps. And again, if you did want to learn how to develop these skills and take it to another level, and perhaps even learn how to become a business consultant and help other business people succeed, and then